Okay, so this is the 4th Excavate to Elevate clip, Venture VOD reviews, doing another VOD for Honeybun on Venture. Quick play, they did mention that they're doing a challenge with friends to see who can get the most eliminations. So this is to see how their Venture gameplay is and improvements that we've given them from last VODs and see what we've improved on. Should be good. Let's jump in and see what we can analyze. Cool, so this is nice already. I do like this little flank that we're doing. This is good. Yep. Notice the Juno, that's good. Good, did the combo, yep, nice. Getting the yep, good. That was good, right? That was a good interaction. So even though we didn't kill the Juno, that's fine. Maybe we could have, maybe we couldn't, who knows. But I did like what you did here with the Genji. You played around him here. You let him come to you. You had this angle. You took this angle on him. He used his deflect, which you saw when you dash into him. Then you move back, and then, yeah, got the free kill on him. So that's good. And now we've got this angle, which is also good. What you could even do is I'll like to play on this angle. Like I'll stay like here, and then I'll do like little poke shots in here. Because Venture's gun is explosive based, if you was to hit this wall, it would technically do splash damage, or if you hit this floor, it would do splash damage. So you'd be able to hit these guys. Or if you want to just go poke, 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 you can do that as well. You probably see me do that here and there. This is a nice little angle to play on. Yeah, Venture's gun is explosive based, which is good. That's why you see me a lot whenever I'm fighting against like a tracer, because she's moving all over the place, and then she'll want to be on top of me. Same with Genji's. I'll shoot the floor, because if I can't get the directs because they're all over the place, I'll just shoot the floor, because then at least then you get some explosive damage. So that's a little handy tip for you, shooting the floor. That's good, getting out. Yep, little flank, that's nice. Now we've got this angle, this is good. We don't need to completely commit. Could have just kept that angle. So, what we could have done here, we didn't need to fully commit yet, because now we got this guy chasing us. So he was over here, right? He was doing his thing. But maybe if we had this angle just here, poke, 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 and then if they dash us, we just jump back, which you're kind of doing here now. It was a very risky play, like jumping just out in the middle here. But, you know, worth the effort, but yeah, it's probably not worth it. But that's good, you're getting out. Good. Go get the... no, okay, probably just get out of here. Okay, no, you're fine. Good. That's 6-7 health though. Alright, so now we've got to think, like, what can we do now, right? What can be the next plan? So we could either take an angle here, or we could set up here, like these guys are doing. Like, these guys are already planning the next attack, right? So, because they're here, Genji's coming here. Maybe if we were, like, set up here, or set up here, in this corner, you know, I wonder if he comes around in this corner, because if he does, we could have set up a bit of a surprise attack. So when you win a fight with Venture, or team, always plan your next move. Like, where do you go now when the reset happens? Like, finding your next position. So, you know, could go here, could go here, here, or where these guys have gone. Okay, cool, you're setting up. Yep, notice Genji. We hear the noise, yeah, good, yep, pedal. Notice a Doomfist, hop in the team, good. Yep, good. We've got Widow up there. Oh, this This is gonna be good. This should be good. I am keen for this. Come on, you know what to do. Yep. Yep. Oh, messy. Yep, we got her. Cool. Yeah, you got the idea. Very nice. Steal his pedal. Nice. Oh. Random ult. I think this might be controller. I think. It looks very controller. Good. Health pack. Yep, nice. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we're fighting a bit of everything and everything. So we need to kind of choose a target right now because we're kind of going for everything and everything. So we had Echo here, which is fine. She had the advantage being outside, but then maybe if we played more in here or, you know, in a more enclosed area or forced her in here, it might have been a bit better for you. Being out here might have been a bit difficult. She's got more open area. But then we jumped in here, then we targeted the cat, and now we're in here, now we're shooting Genji. This is just a free-for-all at this point, just shooting everything. But let's see how you figure this out. Okay, notice the Echo again, notice the cat. Okay, that's fine. I think that was just a messy fight, if anything. As another controller player, I'd increase turning sensitivity for characters. Yeah. I think with the Venture, it's the analog movement is very low. But I don't play on controller, so I don't know. Could be. That's fine. Cool. Let's reset. We won the round too, so that's also good. So I think the best that I can take from that round, so if we could just go back. Cool. So yeah, I like that we played a lot in here. This is good because this is a strong area for you, being that it's enclosed, right? Echo can't really do much to you when they had the Echo, right? The most that can really get to you in here would be the Doomfist or the Genji, right? So that's 2 people. But then luckily you had a team that played with you in this area as well, and it enabled you to kill the Doom a lot of times, right? I like that you went up here. That's good. You took the Widow out as I wanted you to. That was awesome. You know, you went up here, saw that she was here, bang, boom, off you go, dead. That was good too. I also liked how in this part as well, when you first the Genji at the start, took this angle, you know, got his deflect out, and then, yeah, you got the kill. So nice. I think overall in this round, just this section was messy, right? Just this, when there was like a massive fight. So just work out one target and just go for them, right? Other than that, good round. You got the round, so that's good. Cool. Round 2. Has anything changed? No, I think teams are all the same. Yeah, they look the same. Okay. Cool. Echo. Yep, nice. Good. Double. Triple. Nice. Yep. Nice melee. Yep. That's the best you can do when a Genji is deflecting, because at least with a melee, you're doing DOT, whereas he can't do anything. So this is a bit messy again. So we've kind of just gone like guns blazing into this cat and not really looked what's around us. So what I usually like to do with Venture on this map is I won't necessarily play around here. What I'll do when we won this fight, I'll either take an angle here, or I'll plan my next route. Right? I'll go here. I'll hide behind here. So if someone was to go on a flank, so maybe Echo or Genji, right? They'll probably come this way, right? So if we plant ourselves here, we can wait for them to just walk in and then boom, we could probably get a quick kill on that. Like, that's always what you want to try and do with Venture. Like, you want to find like your next spot, as we mentioned in the first round, like finding your next angle, finding your next position. Because here's kind of just suicide, right? You kind of just gun straight into them. Flying characters are really hard to shoot at. How do you deal with that? I'd suggest an aim trainer. That could be one thing. I know there's a bunch of custom games where you can actually do that. I was considering jumping on one myself. I think I saved one to my phone. I'm not sure. I'll see if I've still got the photo. If I've got the code. Because that would probably help you as well. Because then you can set up bots to move in certain patterns, and then you can just try and track them and follow them and stuff. I don't know if I've got the code. Oh, here we go. Bots aim trainer. Let me copy paste this. Battle bots aim trainer. That code is ZHTD8. There you go. So that's like a little aim trainer you can use in the workshop to pick like any characters you want to go against. So you could just set like a bunch of echoes. You could set a bunch of Junos. You could set a bunch of jetpack cats and just shoot at them while they're flying in the air, right? You could even do Mercy, like having her glide back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You can track that. So that'll be a good way as well. Obviously, bot movement is never going to be the same as actual movement, but at least it's something, right? It's better than just the regular bots that we have in the training ground. Anyway. Yep, took a health pack, that's funny. So what's the plan here? I guess what I have to ask, right? Like, in this position that we're in right now, in your brain, like when you're doing this, okay, yeah, I mean, that speaks volumes. What is your plan? Like, what are we trying to do here? Like, obviously we want to get kills, obviously we want to win the fight and stuff, but like, who's our key target, right? We've got rid of the cats, that's good. But who is your key target right now? Like, if you were in this position and you're like, I got a choice of 1, 2, 3, who would be ideal to go for? I mean, yeah, stalling's good because they're focusing all on you, right? These three are all focusing you, which is good. Like, you're doing something right. But, like, if you was to pick a target, let's say you had a time limit, right? You got 10 seconds to shoot someone. Like, who are you going for? Sport? Yeah. Good. Good. So a good way we could do that is just even being hiding in here. Because if the Rhine wants to turn around and face us, his shield's going to be aiming this way, right? But then he has to choose. It's like, do I aim here or do I aim here with the shield, right? Meanwhile, you can still just out-poke this Wu Yang, right? And then Echo might look at you as well. And then if worse comes to worse, we need to get out, get behind this corner, burrow, dash, out we go. And away we go. It's more better than just fighting here, right? Or if you had that angle that I mentioned earlier, being up here. See, do the same thing. That'll reach from here. Yeah, there's no health pack. Yeah. So what I would have done there, when I realized there was no health pack, just dash up here. There's one here. Mega. Would have been a lot safer. That's fine. Oh, wait, you die again? Immediately. What happened here? Oh. Okay. Well, that just happened. We didn't know that was gonna happen. Anyway. Oh, okay. Hang on, what are we doing wrong here? We've died 3 times very quickly. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, flank, yep. Alright, so we've seen the Echo. Yeah, okay. Alright. So pretty much all this interaction was, we came around, we noticed Echo, went for her. Genji spotted us. Genji jumped you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Alright, what do we do now? Oh. Risky. Okay. Yes, okay. Because this is getting messy again. We're kind of just suiciding over and over and over again. We need to, like, find out what we're gonna do, right? We need a plan, right? Because at the moment, we're kind of just dashing in and feeding at this point. So, again, like, pick your angles. So you either want to go here, or maybe you could go up here, like where your Sierra is, right? Or maybe you could go around here, play this angle, right? Play here. Because at the moment, we've died 3 times. Obviously, the shadow one out here wasn't completely your fault. Like, he just went for a shatter, right? But 2 deaths, maybe, I say maybe, could have been avoided because all we're doing is just dashing in, right? Just feeding our brains out. So let's try and come up with a plan before diving in. Like, have a plan, right? Yeah, just focus on getting kills. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Just having that plan though, is always good because, like, we don't even have a diva in the fight. They've got more of us. I think if we have a plan, then yeah, we can be good. Okay, yeah, this is good. Good. See, do you know why that worked? Let's go back a bit. Why did this kill work? Where can I go? Just up here, I guess. Yeah. Why did this kill work that you just did on Genji? Yep, exactly. You did what I mentioned earlier in going around, finding an angle. You picked your target. Healers separated. Yep, that too. This guy's just completely on his own, isolated in a way. Even though it's like a massive fight, he's still kind of isolated, right? Because he's on his own. You got these guys over here, and then you got him here. So you picked your target. You came around this corner, right? You saw that he was there. Immediately shot at him. Good. Got the deflect. Boom. Off he goes. There you go. And that worked because you took an angle, right? You went behind. But now imagine if you went here, as you've been doing, right? Or you went here. I mean, here might be okay for him, but these guys would see you. But because you did up here, no one knew you were here. So it enabled you to get the jump on someone and get a quick kill. See? That's why taking an angle and taking, you know, little flank routes is always good for Venture, because then you can do little plays like that. That's good. Cool, we've noticed the echo. Good. Yep, nice, exactly. Yep, good. I like this. You waited, right? You waited. That was good. You had him distracted. You didn't shoot at him. You didn't let him know you're there. You let him think he's safe, right? Because he's shooting here. All your team are there. You let him come around this corner, and here you are. Preying on him, waiting. See? Look at this. Look at this interaction. Boom. Good. 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 Okay. So now, what we can do from here, either where you're going now, this is good, right? Either here or here. Does this Genji come this way? Actually, I'm curious. Yes. There you go. Case in point, right? So if we came around here and then took this little angle, right? We can hear him coming, boom, get the jump on him. Because now he's doing what you're doing. So when you came around here earlier and then took this angle, right? He's now doing the opposite. He's doing the same thing. So let's see what you do. Let's see what he does. Hang on. I'll do it like this. Okay. All right. So you've gone front in, right? So you've gone straight into them, front on. Look what he's doing. He's gone behind your whole team. Zen's here all alone. I wonder if he dives him. Does this Genji notice Zen, out of curiosity? Well, he does now. That's actually funny, you got him. Never mind. Anyway, let's go back to you. So here, right? So we know that they're coming. Friend was having a hard time with the Genji. Had to deal with it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Helping the team, that's always good. So, Diva's our front line here. She's good. She's got this, right? She's got her defense matrix up. She's blocking everything. She's firing the missiles. You don't necessarily need to be here, right? You could help her by being where this Genji is, right? On this little angle, if he's not here. Like, you could be here, or you could be here where Lucio is, right? Have a little angle here. Or just being here, right? Just even this little angle here. Or back here again, where we were earlier, right? And then again, little pokes, little pokes, little pokes, right? But what we're doing here, again, is suicide, because we're just going straight into them. Boom. Good, backing out, nice. Alright, find your angle, yep. Let's not charge into him. Risky. Good. Oh yeah, that was good. Risky, but good. Yep, good, good. Killing the cat. Nice. Yep. So little scenarios like that too, with Venture burst out. Don't worry about doing a full charge if you know full well no one's here. The only way I'd recommend doing a full charge is if you're bursting out to, say, go up here, right, for like a drill dash or something, or you want to burst out to go over here. If it's just you and your team's fine, you don't need to worry about it. Just like pop out, because then it saves you time and then enables you to get to your spot quicker, right? Just, it's more of a time thing than anything. Cool, so, yep, angle, good. Yep, push him back, nice. Get back, get back, get back, get the health pack. Echo's here. Unlucky. Yep, Genji, good, you've noticed him. Oh, they're transformed into you. Ah. Good, yep, good. I like this. Create noise. Ah, damn. That's annoying. I like that though. I like the idea though. I like the idea that you did, right? You went behind them and then popped up behind them, right? Made some noise. Your team were dead, but yeah. I like the idea though. Creative. Did they win here? Yes. Okay, so going back to the previous round. Oh, hello, Venture. Okay, so this round in particular, well, the only things I can really mention to you, this was the best play you did. This one here with the Genji. That's probably the best play you did this round. Really good. Took a flank route, went around, saw he was on his own, boom, jumped on him. Cool, got the kill. That was probably the best thing you did in this round. Things to take from this round is, you know, the angles, as I mentioned, right? Yep, these spots. Playing around here. That will help you out a lot. Not worrying about doing a full burst out if you don't need to. Only do it if you want to get up to like a high place or far range. Do it like that. And yeah, that's about it really. And yeah. Other than that, 1-1. Cool. Good. I like this. Ah, one thing I've noticed. Perks. Don't use this. This is bad. Covered in dirt sucks. Trust me, it's not worth it. The extended E is just better in every way because it enables you to do things from range and gives you the shield benefit as well. So say you're like in here and you want to shoot them across this bridge, right? You'll get that range, right? It'll shoot this far, right? I mean, if it's an accident, then yeah, that's fair enough. But I'm just mentioning that covered in dirt sucks. It's a bad perk. It doesn't do anything. It could be made at base and it will still be terrible. But yeah, I like this. This is good. I like this little flank that you're doing here. This is good. Yep. Cool. This is good. Yep. We've no, that's Lijiang. Yep, good. Nice. Yeah, if you're in a fight, that's all good. Accidental perk pick moment. I've said this before, like I think a cool idea for perks, if you could just set presets, right? Where it just auto selects it. I think that'd be really handy. Obviously if you're just in a downtime moment and you can just pick it, that's fine. But if you're like in a fight and you need a perk like there and then, because I pick the same venture perks anyway, and I think most people pick the same perks every game anyway. So I think just having that preset that it just does it itself would be really good. Get the health pack. Yep, nice. Yep, good. So here, right? Case in point. This is where having the E would be really good right now, right? Because he would be forced to have his shield up here, or he'd be forced to come to you, right? You land people here. Like, this is good. Yeah, I would like the perk selector thing to just be something that's just auto select. I think that'd be really handy. And if you don't want to use it, then just don't select it, right? It's just good for those who will choose the same perks over and over again. Like when you pick your like hero preset, right? I could click venture and then maybe in here, well, probably not here, maybe, yeah, probably just in here, or somewhere. Anyway, wait, where do you choose the? Where do you choose the? Where do you choose the Where do you pick the? You know the option where you pick the this, yeah, this hero. There you go. So in this section, right, I could jump on venture and be like preset perks, right, and then I can just select the two, the 300% cooldown and E extender, and then when anytime I unlock a perk, boom, it just does it itself. I don't have to worry about it. I think that'd be really handy. Because I also don't like, and I think this is weird, how in spawn, and I think I've said this as well, that in spawn, you should be able to change your perks if you picked one by accident or one's not being useful or whatever. If only in spawn, you can change your perks. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, whether or not they do that. Yep, this is good. Let Ryan run away. This is good. Good. Found the Lijiang. Nice. Close. Good. Yep, good. Oh. By the way, it's a mini angle, But you see how good this angle was for you just then? Right? We got 1 kill out of it, but like, do you see how good an angle is when you play it? Right? So it meant that anyone coming out of spawn, they couldn't shoot you. And it meant that the Weaver that was here, we could just really shoot him because we just got this angle. No one can do anything here, even if they're coming out of spawn. So if you managed to kill him, you would have not only killed the Lijiang on an angle, but you would have killed him too. All because of this rock. Thank you, rock. So that was good. You got 1 kill out of it. Okay, what can we do now? What would be a good thing to do here? Right, we were just in Burrow. What could have been a really good idea now? Because, like, you were about here, right? Yep. Could have popped over here. Bonk. Not many people know about this, but you got this area too. Bit more risky, but yeah. Yeah, you got this. And here. Be much more handy being over here. One of these 2 spots. That'd be good. Notice echo, good. Good, good, good.
Excavation initiation.
Oh, we're going in. We're going in. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Hello, Horror. Why is Horror Cheese not playing Overwatch? Good. Wait, what? Did I see what? The ultimate, or...?
Excavation initiation.
Hang on. So what I would have done here... Wait, Symmetra. Is this Symmetra? Huh? You mean this girl? Sierra? She fell off the map? Oh my god. What is happening here? Ma'am, you lost your wig. Wait. Use that and fall off the edge. That's funny. What I would have done here, by the way, because he's got his shield up, you had 1 more charge left. Dash into him, and then use the final charge. Because then it will force him to drop shield. Dash, drop shield. That's fine. Symmetra changed last second. Oh. Oh. Yes. He took her out the teleporter. Yeah, she was gonna teleport. I see that. Hang on. Let's see that again. Yes. Nice. Yeah, that was good. Push her out the teleport. Because, yeah, she would have teleported. Hello. Yeah, that was funny. Are your legs okay? Oh my god. No, that was cool. Awesome. Nope, get out of there. Up, 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 up. Ow. Oh. 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 Yep. Yep. Beat. Okay. This is just one big massive fight. Good. Change it to the Weaver. Oh no. Okay. So we're in another messy fight again. If there's one thing you need to not worry about or prioritize, is this guy. He's full health, and he's just gonna keep getting full health, right? Because he's alive and the Weaver got tree, right? So if we focus on Weaver, who has tree now, right? He's coming over. You know, it would enable us to kill this guy maybe faster because he's not got heals. So let's see how messy this is. Where does Weaver come in? Does he do tree immediately?
Eyes on the sky.
Okay, he does. Okay, no, you wouldn't be able to stop that. But yeah, even just focusing the healers in this case, otherwise you're just not gonna kill him till he's full health again. And then unfortunately we fell off the edge. Why would you do this to me? Alright. Oh, we're dead again. What happened? Oh. Oh, good. Alright. Oh, we're in the fire already. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we know they've got this bridge. Yep, good. Flank, nice, nice, nice. They're gonna have turrets. Yep. Good, good.
Excavation initiation.
Okay, so here, where is that? Okay, good. So we got rid of the turrets. All right, keep focusing this guy. Right, he's dead. So this is where I say having the E extender is good as well. Because I don't know if you knew this, but Venture's E ability, it resets your ammo. So if we have no ammo here, we could have popped E right now just at close range and then boom. But you already mentioned that like you picked Covered in Dirt by accident, but this is to kind of just show you an example of if you had E, instead of doing this melee from long range, you could just pop E, boom, kill him, because you'd have reload. Yes, it resets your ammo. Burrow resets your ammo, E resets your ammo. Yeah. See? There you go. So look at your ammo here when you do the burrow, right? You had no ammo. So 1, 0. Melee, melee, 8. See? So the E ability resets your ammo, and the burrow resets your ammo as well.
Excavation initiation.
I mean, yeah, we just got stunned. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yep, focus Weaver. It's good. Good, good, good. Sim's got telly. Good. Oh. It's fine. This is just one big firefight at this point. Oh, we win. Wait, what happened here? Hang on. Back, 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 back. No, get back. I want to view it again. Damn it. I want to see how that ended.
Ready for battle.
Deploying rock unit.
Yep. Good. Good. Oh, okay. It was just a fight. Okay, cool. Alrighty, awesome. So, no, you didn't lose, game. Silly. Silly game gaslighting. Wait. Oh, they're stuck. Are you okay? Yes. Okay, so, what to take from this round? Yeah, this was good. How you started in here. This is awesome. I like that. That was good. Playing this angle if you can. That was good. This rock play, love this. This was probably the best part in this round, I'd say, that you did. This was really, really good. We got the 1 kill out of it. Maybe could have gotten 2, maybe. But at least you got the 1, so that's good. Play on the bridge, yeah. When you ulted, ult, dash to drop his shield, and then just do the final hit. Still, that was good. Bit messy in here. This area was messy. It's just a matter of finding who to shoot, right? This was good too. When you played in here, that was good. If you had E, would have been even better. Other than that, yeah. Overall, there's definitely improvement, and there's definitely more room for improvement, which is always good. I do want you to play around with E, even if it's for the next few games, focusing on getting the E ability as quickly as possible, and just finding angles like this, or maybe somewhere like here, right? Or here. Areas that's more range, right? Even here. Areas that have range, right? Where you can practice the E ability and get the most use out of it to see like how good E is. With the venture ult, yeah, you don't have to worry about looking down. I see this a lot. I don't know why people do this. I think like I'll show it in training ground because it does the same thing. I don't know why people do it, but it's a very common thing that I see people do. So yep, so your 3 perk, 2 perks, you want that and that.
You'll love to see it.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I see Ventures doing, it's very strange. I see them doing this.
Excavation initiation.
And I don't really get why. I don't think... I'm wondering if maybe they think because the ult hits the ground, they think that shooting the floor is going to make it travel faster, I guess. I've never really asked anyone that does it. But, like, the issue is, you see how I can see these 2 bots here? If I do this, I now can't see shit. So, like, I don't get why people do it. It travels the same. Like, that. So it's the same thing. But you can see where you're going. And obviously, because it's got travel, you want to, like, you know, pinpoint movement. And then, you know, an example of showing you just, like, how good E is. Like, look at that. You got the range. See? That's really good. So fire, 5 bullets. Bow, reloads your gun. And then shoot. E, shoot. Bow, out, shoot. See? You just kept getting your ammo back, which is good. What else do we need to go over? Just with the, when you want to fight, don't worry about doing the full burst. So it's just like, oh, okay, cool, we won the fight, awesome. And then when you did the bomb, you don't got to worry about that. When you win a fight, like when the fight's over, so let's just say bomb. And then you're going over here. Just that. See? Much quicker. that's about it. Do you have any questions at all for this VOD? Anything you need me to go over? Don't think so? Cool. Alrighty. Well, this is a 4th VOD for Honeybun. This was streamed live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Risey. We stream almost every day, mainly venture gameplay. And yeah, I think that's about it. Cool. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Have a good day or night, wherever you may be. And cake.